Okay, hey Dragon Ball, great video. You bring out some great points, and you kind of hit a sore subject with me. Uh, see if I don't know if you can tell right now by the background, but I'm currently living in a hotel. The reason why I'm living in a hotel is because for the past couple of months I've been going to a an army school over here at Fort Leavenworth, Kansas. Uh, and This school is it's a blended learning concept school, which means we come here for 3.5 months to get the Common Core curriculum, and then when we're done with that, we go back to our units, and then we have a year to finish up the rest of the curriculum via blended learning, or what the Army calls distance learning. Basically, it's online. Uh, wouldn't be a big problem, but the learning content management system is, you might say, it's cloud based. They use something called the Blackboard Academic Server, which I know it's been used in university settings, master's degree, even graduate level degree programs, uh, and arguably pretty successfully. But the implementation at Fort Leavenworth, I don't know if they've got a bad server, bad hardware, or it's not configured right, or if it's bandwidth issues. But getting any instructional material off that server is a chore, and it's not reliable. And especially here in the hotel, trying to pull homework assignments and such down. Uh, you're using a hotel DSL connection that goes through a proxy server, that's monitored so they can charge you for the bandwidth usage. It's it's not an ideal situation. I would be much happier if they would just hand us the lesson material in a stack of DVDs and and let us go with that, because then at least we'd have it. I mean, if I'm sitting in a hotel 20 miles away from Fort Leavenworth, trying to download and do these lessons, and I'm having a hard time getting to it, how in the heck am I going to be able to do it if I'm sitting on a forward operating base in Afghanistan or Iraq, which I could very well be there a year from now. So that's one issue with the cloud computing, and the other issue, you hit the nail right on top of the head. That using the cloud for your productivity applications, uh, you're making the assumption that your internet connectivity is going to be 100% reliable, that it's going to be there every time you need it, and that's a dangerous assumption to make. Uh, so if you want to use Google Docs or whatever for your word processing, your spreadsheets, whatever, that's fine. But I don't think it's a ultimately, I don't think it's a sound strategy. I think you're much better off with with some fat clients on your desktop, something like Word, or something like Microsoft Office or OpenOffice.org, or uh, any of the other, pick your favorite Office suite for one example. Photo editing, pick your favorite photo editing application. If you need that and you depend on that for your livelihood or whatever, then it's I think you're risking too much by depending upon the cloud uh, to do that. So anyway, once again, Dragon Ball, glad you're back. Hope to see more of the same, and as always, good insight.